Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Justin.
And we're from Cryptostatic. Our album Transmutation is the first of 4 concept albums in a series we're calling the Paradigmatic Compendium.
Originally, when we started working on Cryptostatic, we were just going to do one concept album. I really like the idea of using gold as the basis for that concept album and then breaking it into different parts for the different uses that gold could have and did have throughout the years, going back eons. The first one, Transmutation, is about change, so it's about the change of gold and alchemy from lead to gold. The second one in the series is going to be about beauty, and it's based in ancient Egypt. Third one is going to be about power, and that one's going to be set during World War II. And then the fourth one is going to be about utility, which is set in our future, but our protagonists of our story's present time, and that's going to be about the uses of gold that they can have, like in electronics and stuff like that. And when we originally set out to do this, we planned on just doing it all within one album, having a few songs in each different time period. But then as we discussed more, we discovered that there was so much more material there for us to work with story-wise, as well as thematically with the music of the different eras, that we decided to do each an individual album.
The overarching plot for the compendium deals with a scarcity event that happens in our future, our protagonist's present. And he is a nanotechnologist, and he's trying to stop that event or find a way to reverse some of the issues, that way the population isn't wiped out. And in doing so, his essence gets sent back to these different eras. And in these eras, he's able to learn knowledge. So in Transmutation, he goes and is embodied in the alchemist's apprentice. So he is able to learn knowledge about alchemy. And he's able to take that knowledge, and only that knowledge, back with him to his present day.
As with any story involving time travel, there needs to be rules in order to keep it consistent. The rules in our universe is the only thing that can travel through time is information. The essence or the personality or the soul of our protagonist that's traveling back in time to inhabit the body of the alchemist's apprentice. Can he change time? Can he not? Was this all what happened? Predestination versus free will that he struggles with throughout it as well. He wakes up throughout the progression of transmutation and realizes that he has a purpose and this driving will to complete his mission and find out the secrets of alchemy.
Every story needs a good antagonist. In our story, the antagonist is the White Line. The White Line is an organization that was formed eons ago, and we'll actually see the formation of the White Line in our second album, which is set in ancient Egypt. But the White Line will show up throughout all of these albums. And they're ultimately the antagonist, and our protagonist has some riffs with them. With this being a concept album, we have a lot of creative freedom. We have the ability to choose the time periods, and we can make the music similar to music that they had in those time periods. The costume pieces nod to that era. The lighting even is able to interpret the mood of the situation and the progression of the character throughout the album.
We are trying to create a setting with everything that we do on stage, with the music, with the transitions between songs, with the lights that Elizabeth designed. And that has created some fun challenges, because rather than just having it be, oh, this flashing light looks cool, it needs to have a purpose. You've probably noticed, as we're talking about the stories coming up, that we don't have the entire story fleshed out for the entire arc for our protagonist. At this point, we really only have the story behind Transmutation written. And that's because we're going to allow, as we continue to write, allow our characters to grow and to see where they end up taking themselves as the story progresses.
We will have some future videos where I will discuss in more details the specific plot related to Transmutation. We'll go through song by song and talk about what's going on in the story at that time.
Once again, thank you for watching. We really appreciate everyone taking the time to watch these videos all the way through. Have a good one.
Bye.